Imagine getting a call from your bank. It's a normal day. Maybe you're making coffee or working at your desk when your phone rings. The number looks familiar, and the voice on the other end is calm, professional, and reassuring. The caller knows your name, your account details, and warns you of a security breach. They sound exactly like someone from your bank's fraud department, even referencing recent transactions to gain your trust. They urge you to move your money to a secure account, fast. The pressure is intense. They say your savings are at risk and every second counts. You feel a surge of panic, but you want to do the right thing. You follow their instructions, relieved you've avoided disaster. You transfer your money, thinking you've outsmarted the criminals. For a moment you feel safe again, but when you check your real account later, it's empty. Every penny is gone. The relief turns to horror as you realize you've been tricked by a sophisticated scam. This isn't a movie plot. It's a real attack, and it's happening more often than you think. Every day, people around the world fall victim to these convincing phone scams. In 2023, a British businessman lost over £2 million this way. He wasn't careless or naive. He was targeted by criminals who knew exactly what they were doing. Hackers had listened to his calls for weeks, learned about a property deal, and struck at the perfect moment. They gathered every detail, waiting for the right opportunity to pounce. They impersonated his solicitor, redirected the payment, and the money vanished instantly. The businessman was left stunned, with no way to recover his lost fortune. The chilling part? The attackers used his own words against him. They'd been eavesdropping on his private calls, collecting information he thought was safe. We trust our phones with everything: business, secrets, finances, assuming our conversations are private. But in reality, our most sensitive moments can be exposed without us ever knowing. But what if someone else is listening? The technology to intercept calls is more accessible than ever. Devices that once belonged only to spies are now available online, cheap and easy to use. This isn't just a threat to celebrities or politicians. Ordinary people and small businesses are at risk too. Anyone with a phone can become a target, no matter how careful they are. The consequences can be devastating, financially and emotionally. Victims often feel violated, ashamed and alone, unsure of how it happened or who to trust. Criminals no longer need to plant bugs in your home. With the right tools, they can intercept your calls from anywhere in the world. The threat is invisible and it can strike at any time. They can read your messages, steal your data, and listen to your most private conversations. Your phone, once a symbol of connection and safety, can become a gateway for criminals. Understanding how these attacks work is the first step to protecting yourself. Awareness is your best defense, and knowing the signs can help you avoid becoming the next victim. We need to pull back the curtain on digital eavesdropping, how it happens, who does it, and how you can fight back. Only by understanding the risks can we take real action. Only then can we hope to secure our most private conversations, protect our loved ones, and reclaim our sense of safety in a connected world. Eavesdropping once meant pressing your ear to a door, straining to catch a whispered conversation. But in today's world, eavesdropping has evolved. Now, it's gone digital, silent, invisible, and far more pervasive than ever before. Digital eavesdropping is the interception of electronic communications, your calls, texts, emails, and even the data you send and receive every day. It's not just about phone calls anymore. It's about every digital interaction you have. Hackers don't need to be nearby, lurking in the shadows outside your window. They can be anywhere in the world, using sophisticated technology to secretly listen in, monitor, and record your private moments without you ever knowing. When someone intercepts your call or message, they become an invisible third party in your conversation, listening, watching, and sometimes even manipulating what you see or hear. Their motives can vary widely: financial gain, corporate espionage, government surveillance, or even personal vendettas. Sometimes, it's just curiosity or the thrill of invading someone's privacy. These digital eavesdroppers exploit vulnerabilities in the technology we use every day: unsecured Wi-Fi, outdated software, or even seemingly harmless apps. The impact: it's a profound violation of trust and security, leaving victims feeling exposed, anxious, and unsure of who might be watching. This isn't science fiction. The tools are real, and some are shockingly easy to get, available to anyone with enough curiosity or intent. Spyware can be bought online, often disguised as legitimate software or hidden in app stores, making it accessible to almost anyone. Guides for setting up fake cell towers and intercepting signals are openly shared on hacker forums, lowering the barrier for would-be eavesdroppers. The threat is no longer limited to governments or big corporations. Small businesses, families, and individuals are all at risk. Anyone, anywhere, can be a target, no matter how ordinary your life may seem. Understanding these risks isn't about living in fear. It's about being aware, staying informed, and taking simple steps to protect yourself in our increasingly digital world. One of the most common ways hackers listen to your calls and invade your privacy is by infecting your phone with malicious software known as spyware or malware. These digital threats are designed to secretly monitor your activities, often without you ever realizing it. Spyware can be installed on your device in a matter of seconds, and once it's there, it can access your calls, messages, and even your location. This malicious software hides deep within your device, quietly recording your conversations and sending them directly to the attacker, often in real time. But how does spyware get onto your phone in the first place? Often, it's through phishing, texts or emails that trick you into clicking a link, which then installs spyware without your knowledge. Sometimes spyware is hidden inside apps from unofficial app stores, disguised as harmless games or useful utilities. Downloading these apps can put your privacy at serious risk. Once installed, spyware is nearly impossible to spot. It runs silently in the background, making your phone appear completely normal while it spies on you. It can secretly record your calls, turn on your microphone at any time, and send everything it captures to the hacker, without you ever knowing. You might only notice something is wrong if your battery drains unusually fast, your data usage suddenly spikes, or your phone starts acting strangely. Shockingly, some spyware, like so-called stalkerware, is openly sold online, marketed to people who want to secretly monitor others. Even more advanced spyware, like Pegasus, can infect your phone without you clicking anything at all, exploiting hidden vulnerabilities in your device. The threat is real, constantly evolving, and extremely hard to detect, making it more important than ever to stay vigilant and protect your device. Not all attacks require hacking your phone. Some use devices called IMSI Catchers or stingrays. These fake cell towers trick your phone into connecting, allowing attackers to intercept calls, texts, and data. Your phone always connects to the strongest signal, so it links to the IMSI catcher without warning. The attacker becomes the man in the middle, able to record everything. IMSI catchers can force your phone onto older, less secure networks, making it easy to decrypt your calls. Historically, these devices were used by law enforcement. Now, they're cheaper and more accessible, even fitting in a backpack. Anyone nearby can have their calls intercepted without ever knowing. Sometimes the weakest link isn't technology, it's people. Social engineering is the art of tricking someone into giving up information or access. A hacker might call your mobile provider, pretending to be you, and convince them to forward your calls to a number they control. Suddenly your calls are rerouted and you have no idea. Or you might get a fake conference call invite. You dial in, but it's the hacker's server, recording everything you say. Criminals research their targets online, gathering personal details to make their impersonations believable. Even a small piece of information shared online can help a hacker compromise your communications. Are some phones safer than others? The answer is complicated. Modern smartphones have strong security features and regular updates, making them tough targets, if you're careful. But their complexity means more ways for hackers to attack, especially through malicious apps. Old dumb phones can't run spyware, But they're vulnerable to network attacks like IMSI Catchers since they use outdated, weakly encrypted networks. No phone is immune. The real difference is how you use it, keeping software updated, being careful with apps, and staying alert to suspicious activity. Phone hacking isn't just for high-profile targets like politicians or journalists. Business executives are targeted for corporate espionage. Hackers listen for insider info or payment details. Ordinary people are often targeted for financial gain. Hackers wait for you to read out your credit card or password over the phone. Sometimes it's personal. Stalkerware is used by abusive partners to monitor calls and messages. The motive might be money, control, or information, but anyone can be a target. The good news? You can protect yourself. Keep your phone's software updated. Security patches close vulnerabilities. Only install apps from official stores and check their permissions. Use end-to-end encrypted apps like Signal or WhatsApp for sensitive conversations. Be wary of unexpected messages or calls, especially those asking for personal info. If your phone acts strangely, battery drains fast, high data use, scan for malware. A little caution goes a long way. Digital threats are real, but paranoia isn't the answer. Like locking your doors at night, simple habits, updating your phone, using secure apps, being careful with links, make a big difference. Security is a shared responsibility. Tech companies, governments, and you. Stay informed, stay alert, and don't let fear paralyze you. With knowledge and vigilance, you can enjoy the benefits of our connected world, while keeping eavesdroppers out. Stay safe and stay aware.